3 mistakes making you poor you. I was broke, I was angry, I was blaming everyone. 3 mistakes making you poor you. A millionaire showed me my brain was the problem, not my job, not my salary, not my luck. My brain was programmed to stay poor. He said, son, you think like a poor guy, and poor guys stay poor. I did not believe him. I thought money was about working more hours. But he was right. My thoughts were keeping me broke every single day today. I will show you the 3 brain mistakes that kept me poor for 10 years and how I fixed them with help from a millionaire who started broke too. This is not about money. This is about psychology. This is about how your brain lies to you every day. If you change how you think, you change what you have. Stay with me for 7 minutes, and you will see money different than before. I was a broke guy working 2 jobs and still had no cash in my pocket. I thought I was unlucky. I thought rich people were just lucky or cheating, but the truth was harder. The truth was my brain was sabotaging me every day with 3 simple mistakes. Mistake number 1 made me spend money I did not have. Mistake number 2 made me fear opportunities. Mistake number 3 made me stay small while others grew. A millionaire mentor stopped me one day and said, let me show you how your brain works against you. He did not give me money. He gave me a new way to think, and that new thinking changed everything about my money. This video is for the broke guy who is tired of being broke. This is for the guy who works hard but stays poor. This is for you if your brain is the reason you have no money. I remember my first mistake clearly. I was 25 years old, and I got paid on Friday. By Sunday, my wallet was empty. I would see something I wanted, and I would buy it. I did not think, I did not wait. I just spent. A millionaire watched me do this, and he asked me one question: why do you buy things that make you poor? He did not say stop spending. He said, understand why you spend. I was confused. I thought spending was normal. I thought everyone bought things when they wanted them, but he explained that poor brain thinks now, rich brain thinks later. That was mistake number 1. I was thinking short term only. I wanted pleasure now, and I ignored pain later. My brain was trained to get dopamine from buying, not from saving. Every time I spent money, my brain felt good, but my future self was suffering. My future self was broke because of my now brain. The millionaire told me a story about himself. When he was broke, he would wait 24 hours before buying anything. He called it the wait rule. If he still wanted it after one day, then he would buy it. Most of the time, he forgot about it. His brain stopped chasing quick dopamine. He trained his brain to think long term, and that training made him rich. That was the first lesson. My brain was not bad. It was just trained wrong, and I could retrain it. Mistake number 1 is short-term thinking. Poor brain wants pleasure now. Rich brain wants freedom later. When I wanted something, I would buy it now. I never asked, will this make me richer in 1 year? I only asked, do I want this now? The millionaire showed me how rich people think different before they spend money. They ask 3 questions. Will this make money? Will this save money? Will this teach me money? If the answer was no to all 3, then they did not buy it. Simple rule, but powerful rule. My brain was programmed for instant reward. Rich brain is programmed for delayed reward. That is why poor people stay poor. They chase small pleasure now and lose big freedom later. I started using the wait rule for 24 hours. When I saw something I wanted, I would wait 1 day. Most times I forgot about it. My brain stopped craving quick dopamine. It started craving future freedom. That shift changed how I spent money. I stopped buying things that made me poor. I started saving money that made me free. The lesson is simple. Your brain is not broken. It is just trained wrong. Train it to think 1 year ahead, not 1 minute ahead. When you think long term, you stop wasting money. When you stop wasting money, you start building wealth. That is how broke guy thinking becomes rich mindset thinking. Mistake number 2 is fear of losing money. Poor brain is scared of risk. Rich brain understands risk. After I fixed my spending, I had some money saved, but I was too scared to use it. I kept it in my bank account earning nothing. A millionaire asked me, why are you protecting money that is dying? I was confused. I thought saving money was smart, but he showed me that money in bank loses value every year. He said, poor brain sees risk in action. Rich brain sees risk in action. I was scared to invest. I was scared to lose. I was scared to try. That fear kept me poor for years. I thought safety was keeping cash, but real safety was learning to make cash work. The millionaire taught me small risk rule. Risk small amounts to learn big lessons. He said, lose $100 to learn how money works. It is cheaper than staying ignorant for 10 years. I started investing small amounts not to get rich quick, But to train my brain to understand risk, my brain stopped fearing money. It started respecting money. That was mistake number 2. I was protecting money instead of growing money. Poor brain hides money. Rich brain multiplies money. When you fear losing money, you guarantee losing to inflation. When you learn to risk small, you learn to win big. That is how broke guy fear becomes rich mindset courage. Mistake number 3 is thinking small. Poor brain thinks small money. Rich brain thinks big systems. When I had some money, I would think, how can I save more? How can I cut more coffee? How can I live with less? A millionaire laughed and said, you are thinking like a poor guy. Poor guys try to save dollars. Rich guys build systems that make dollars. I did not understand at first. I thought being frugal meant being cheap, but he showed me the difference. Cheap people cut spending. Rich people increase income. I was focused on cutting costs. He was focused on building assets. My brain was stuck in small thinking. How can I spend less? His brain was in big thinking. How can I earn more? That was the 3rd mistake. I was trying to win by saving pennies. He was winning by building machines. I changed my question. Instead of how can I save more, I asked how can I earn more? While I sleep, my brain shifted from cutting to creating, from limiting to expanding, from small to big. The millionaire said your brain size determines your bank size. If you think small, you get small results. If you think big, you get big results. That lesson hit me hard. I stopped asking how to cut more. I started asking how to build more. That is how broke guy small thinking becomes rich mindset systems thinking. These 3 mistakes kept me poor for 10 years. Short-term thinking, fear of risk, and small thinking. They are brain mistakes, not money mistakes. A millionaire did not fix my bank account. He fixed my brain. And when my brain changed, my money changed. If you see yourself in these 3 mistakes, do not feel bad. I was there too. I blamed luck. I blamed salary. I blamed economy. But truth was my brain was the problem. The good news is brain can be retrained. You can teach your brain to think long-term. You can teach your brain to respect risk. You can teach your brain to think big. I am not special. I was just a broke guy who learned from a rich guy, and now I share it with you. Because maybe you are where I was 3 years ago, broke, tired, and thinking money is not for you. But money is for anyone who fixes their brain. First, money follows thinking, not the other way around. Change your thinking, and money will follow. That is the real secret that millionaires know, but poor guys never learn. It is not about working more. It is about thinking different. If this video opened your brain, hit like right now. Comment below which mistake number 1, 2, or 3 you struggle with most. I read every comment and I reply to help you more. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because next video we talk about opportunity mindset, how rich people see chances where poor people see problems. Share this video with one friend who needs to hear this. Remember, I was a broke guy who learned from a millionaire, and if I can retrain my brain, you can retrain yours too. Your brain is not broken, it is just trained wrong. And training can change your money. Story starts with your thinking. Story, fix your thinking, and your money will fix itself. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video about opportunity mindset.